Winter is my favorite season for some vegetable soup, and among all the vegetable soups, pumpkin soup is my favorite. It warms you up from head to toes and provides you with abundant nutrients. Let's begin with washing the carrot and pumpkin. And then you can use a spoon to scoop the seeds out. Coarsely chop the carrot, grab a baking tray, and then get your chopped carrots and pumpkin here. Spice them up with some cinnamon powder, turmeric powder, and black pepper, and drizzle with some grapeseed oil. Then you can grab a pantry brush to coat the mixture inside. Now we're gonna pop them in the oven at 180 Celsius for around 20 minutes until they're nice and tender. Okay, while the pumpkins and carrots are in the oven, we're gonna get started with everything else. We're using some very typical aromatics for our soup, like onions, ginger, and garlics. These are typical for any vegetable soup you would like to make, like beet and sweet potato soup that I have shared with you some weeks ago, or some broccoli and potato soup. We will need half of the onion, so let's dice it up. For our garlic, we will need 1 clove, and we will also need 2 slices of fresh ginger. Here is a little tip. If you are a vegetarian, always remember to use some ginger in your cooking. It helps to decrease the cold attribute of vegetables and keep your body warm. Aromatics are ready. Now we need some spices. A 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, the same amount of ground turmeric, and some black pepper and salt. Heat the saucepan over medium-high heat, and when it gets hot, let's add some grapeseed oil. When the oil is hot, pour in our aromatics and add a pinch of salt. We're gonna cook these over medium-high heat for around 2 to 3 minutes until the onions turn translucent and aroma released. Smells fantastic! Now let's add our spices and toast them up for around 30 seconds. After that, we will pour some coconut milk and hot water in the saucepan, cover the lid, and let them simmer for around 10 minutes. I think the pumpkin and carrots should be ready now, so let's go get them. Wow, you see, we have got these nice roasted coatings. Since they're still pretty hot, which makes it hard to handle, we will leave them to cool down a bit. Meanwhile, we can prepare some nice topping for the soup. I like to use fresh herbs like cilantro and chives, as they're just like a summer breeze that give the soup a nice freshness. Nuts are also one of my favorite toppings. They're a great source of healthy fats, and if you enjoy the crunch, definitely don't miss them. Now that our pumpkin is cool enough to handle, let's scoop it out. It should be pretty easy to do if the pumpkin is soft and tender. Just look at this. Who doesn't love this beautiful color and texture? It's so gorgeous. Plop the carrots into the blender as well, and when the second component of the soup is well simmered, pour them directly inside. Finally, and I think it's also one of the most satisfying things to watch, is just to blend everything until the soup gets nice and creamy. Look at this super velvety texture. It has got a dreamy, cozy smell. Now let's plate it up generously and garnish it with some fresh herbs and nuts that we have previously prepared. This pumpkin soup has literally checked every box. It's creamy, it's savory, it's vibrant, and it has got so much aromatic flavor in there. Let's give it a try. Seriously, it's so good. I don't know what's better than a creamy and wholesome pumpkin soup in a winter night. It's healthy, it's light, and it's very delicious. It's also very easy to make. So go and give it a try. And if you do, don't forget to share with me your cooking in the comments below. I would love to see it. So I will see you in the next one. Ciao ciao, take care.